Tulsi Gabbard. Oh, we got to talk about Tulsi Gabbard, guys. Now, I know a lot of my Tulsi Gabbard fans, they kind of left. They were like, damn Tim Black. You simpleton Tim Black. You don't understand Tulsi Gabbard's 4D chess moves. You don't get Tulsi Gabbard. You don't understand her. You never understood her. I fought for her all the time. I was fighting for her. And I've been, looking at stuff she's saying. I mean, it started with the whole BDS thing. I was like, I didn't understand that. I had a problem with that. Then next thing I knew, there came a Medicare for All situation. And she's like, well, I'm going to go with my own legislation. I mean, I support Medicare for All in theory. But I got this thing called Medicare Choice. I'm like, Medicare Choice? I don't like the Medicare Choice. I made a choice. It was you and Bernie and Marianne and Yang. I made a choice. What are you changing for? Don't change. Well, Tim, you just weren't paying attention because, hey, we've been told you. Whatever that is they were doing with what's it, this? I don't know, man. I don't do gangs. I don't do hand signs. People say they gang signs. I don't know what it was. Even V was like sending me a tweet like, Tim, you just need to read and pay attention because nothing's changed with Tulsi. Okay, cool. Well, if I'd have known that... So this stuff started going on, all these things back and forth. Then she was like, well, Ellen's Ellen's right. We need to be more civil. Fuck civility. You're the rebel. You're the rebel calling out the DNC and you fried Kamala Harris. You dropped a Moab on their campaign and you're the one talking about civility, Johnson? Really? George Bush, a war criminal. A lot of your brothers' arms died. This guy, what the hell is going on? Are we playing politics? So suffice to say, I was kind of pissed off with Tulsi Gabbard, even though I don't know why people couldn't see it. They're like, I don't see what you're talking about, Tim. You're just biased. No, those are reasons. You may not agree with them, but those are reasons. So I'm in my feelings about this stuff. I'm like, okay, I don't like this, I don't like that, okay? But I still haven't thrown Tulsi Gabbard to the wolves because... well, frankly, I don't think it was warranted. I disagreed vehemently. But I was a Bernie guy anyway, right? I endorsed Bernie months ago. Everyone knows that, right? Okay. Didn't disendorse her. I would already endorse Bernie. Same guy I endorsed 4 years ago. So all this is going on and everything is what it is, right? We all up and up and people are pissed off. The internet's full of progressives fighting. Bernie bros, Toasty coat, Bernie coat, Toasty person, Bernie person. This is going on back and forth, right? It's like they're playing the dozens on each other and virtually, on Twitter. That's what I'm seeing. It's like, okay, not good. But then something happened over the weekend that kind of rocked me a little bit, made me take a whole nother look at this whole thing. Yeah. Things all of a sudden became crystal clear to me. I had a moment of clarity. I had a moment where I saw it for what it was. The world's worst smear article came out, and daggone it, darn it, Tim Black. I saw this article. Did you see this article in the New York Times? I want you guys to know right now, this article is not an opinion piece. It's not an op-ed. This is an actual article by a person on staff. Lisa Lera. And I want you to know how bad, this article was so bad. This article was so bad, it was such a smear article. It was such a smear article, such a hit piece, that years from now, this article will be framed and put in the Smithsonian. Or at least that museum. The museum is a news museum here in Washington, D.C. It's going to be in the news museum on the wall as the template for a smear article. I mean, this writer, she smeared the whole article. The whole article is a smear. The whole article is just her grabbing her hand, sticking it down into the back of her pants, grabbing as much feces as possible. Yeah, it's going to get graphic. It's going to be disgusting. Scrolling around, looking at the page and just going, ah. thinking, oh, well, I missed the spot. Stuck it back in the back of her pants again. Dug a little bit more. Pulled it out. Looked at it. Said, yeah. And proceeded to smear. All over that page, guys. Turn the page over. Just, folks, I'm trying to tell you, it was legendary, the smear technique that was used here. This was third-degree level, crane style, drunk monkey style, Liu Kang, Shang Tsung, Sub-Zero, Mortal Kombat 16th edition, platinum, diamond cut, style, smear. I don't want to expose you to the level of smears in too much detail, but I'm going to read you the first paragraph. The first paragraph. I want you to hear this, just so you know the level of smear I'm talking about. First of all, the title of it is, what exactly is Tulsi Gabbard up to? I don't know. Running for president, mofo. That's what she's trying to do, right? Like, instead of asking Tulsi Gabbard, hey, Tulsi, what you up to? She proceeded to do this. Stephen Bannon, President Trump's former chief strategist, is impressed with her political talent. Richard Spencer, the white nationalist leader, said he could vote for her. Former Representative Ron Paul praises her libertarian instincts, while Franklin Graham, the influential evangelist, finds her refreshing. I rest my case. I'm trying to tell you, the first paragraph was the latest hits, the greatest hits of horrible white people. Hey, right, well, I guess you would say, look, Ron Paul's not horrible, but he ain't a Democrat. Tulsi Gabbard's a Democrat. So they're trying to guilt her by association with people she's not associated with. You could do anyone could be smeared this way. This person likes you who you don't know. Oh, okay. You're horrible because they like you. I don't control if they like me. Oh, yeah, you do. You made them like you. You're horrible because this person thinks you're smart. Yeah, it's a total guilt by association without even being associated. It's the worst thing in the freaking world. It's all in this article, folks. So I'm looking at this article, right? It was like Saturday. I read this whole article. I'm not going to waste your time with it. I don't want to propagate the BS that's in this article. I just won't do it. And what this article did, though, was very effective. What it did was it made people like me, who had valid criticisms, and some of us not so valid, Johnson, let's keep it real. Some people have been just smearing Tulsi, they just been doing it. I think they wanted to do it for a long time. I never wanted to smear Tulsi. I was disappointed. I was disappointed that we didn't see eye to eye on some things. I wasn't like, yeah, I get to get her. All right. Woo! In fact, I know it hurt some of my viewers and some of my friends because some people that I really respect and care about, very, very close to Tulsi Gabbard, okay? So I took no joy in it. Some people I think they did, Johnson, to keep it real. You know who you are, Johnson. Leave them in the comments section. So anyway, what this article succeeded in doing was something that wasn't being done by all the people who were supporting Tulsi Gabbard. It wasn't being accomplished by even people like me who put out videos saying we all need to work together. All progressives need to work together, form a coalition. We all have the same goals in mind. Let's do that. But this article succeeded in bringing us together when all of us failed, because we were able to come together in the reality that they really don't like Tulsi Gabbard. The establishment hates Tulsi Gabbard. This is the same newspaper, New York Times, the same newspaper where that horrible person went on the Joe Rogan show. What's her name, guys? Someone knows it. She keeps going on Bill Maher. That one where she said that Tulsi Gabbard was a toady. Then she didn't even know what toady meant. She was just repeating a talking point that they told her to say when she went on the show. It would have been a good idea to figure out what your smear words are going to be and kind of know the definitions. But, yeah, Barry Weiss, that's her name. Horrible, horrible cretin. Horrible individual. Horrible, malformed, opinion-having, potty-mouthed loser. Horrible, backstabbing non-journalist pretending to be a journalist. But what this article did, guys, it made me, and I know if it worked on me, it worked on many others. It made me realize that, look, everybody can't be against Tulsi. Obviously, the establishment doesn't like her for a reason. And if the establishment hates you, maybe I've been too hard on you. Yeah, maybe I've been a little bit too hard on you. Because if they hate you this much, by default, you're my friend anyway. You get what I'm saying? Like, if they go to this length, every sentence was a smear. Well, that means I got to support her. I have to have her back. I cannot do anything to give them ammunition. I cannot assist them in their destructive tendencies, their strategy of destroying her. I will not have any parts in that. I disagree with a couple of things. I am not a hater of Tulsi Gabbard. And I want to prove it. I have just proved it. I proved it. I'm showing it. I'm displaying it. And I'm saying it. So don't tell me, I thought you were a hater. I never was a hater. I don't hate anyone. I dislike some policies. I don't agree with some people. I think some people are not honest actors. I've called those people out. I've never done Tulsi Gabbard like I've done Kamala Harris or Amy Klobuchar, who I'm going to roast later, or Joe Biden, or any of these, a lot of the things that I've done. So the bottom line is, that was a hell of an article, guys. If you want a clinic, if you want to see exactly what a smear article can do, if you want to read, if you want to study how to write a smear article, Lisa Lera is your girl or woman or person. Go follow her on Twitter right now and tell her Tim Black sent you. Hope she should hold a master class. Yeah, man, that article, she should hold a master class on smearing somebody. Being as unethical as humanly possible in 1,500 words or less. Just total, I had a soul. Get out of here, soul. Just stepping soul. I no longer have a soul. That type of, I'm telling you. All right, so besides that, Tulsi Gabbard made an announcement. I will be attending the debate. 38,000 likes. Yeah, Johnson, that's pretty good, Johnson. Pretty good. 38,000 likes. That's a lot of likes. Yeah. So, Tulsi Gabbard will be at the debates, and that's very great. Look, this is what I was hoping for. Tulsi Gabbard deserves every bit to be on that stage. I can't imagine she was considering not being on that stage. Someone said, hey, it worked for her. She's been more visible lately, is more trending or something. I don't know. I haven't looked into it, but that's what someone said as I was about to start the show tonight. And, hey, if you think that's great, great. I don't believe I never doubted that she was going to attend the debates. I just never doubted it, okay? Because that's what she is. She's a soldier, man. She's not going to have. Look, hey, I'm going to Politicon. I'm going to Politicon for one reason. Well, more than one reason. One reason I'm going is that they paid for it. They're paying for it because I'm on a panel. The other reason I'm going is because I want to interview people. So I guess there's three reasons. And the third reason, most important reason is my job is to spread the message. And I want to get it on tape. I want to talk to some of the people that we talk to online, that I talk to via Twitter, like Zerlina Maxwell. What if I get an opportunity to talk to Zerlina Maxwell and ask her some questions? That would be great, wouldn't it? That's worth me going. So you go to I know it's an establishment thing, but you go there to accomplish something. And you just, as long as you have your focus right. And we all know Tulsi Gabbard's got her focus right. I never for a second, not even for a scintilla of a second, that Tulsi Gabbard would sit out a debate when all her supporters want her to go, at least the majority of them, when she could speak truth to power and defend herself on a world stage. And if she could say whatever's on her mind and they can't cut her mic, just imagine if they try to cut her mic or shut her down. So, anyway, Tulsi Gabbard will be on that debate stage tomorrow night. I think it starts at 8 o'clock. It's on CNN. And I'm looking forward to it. I know you are too. So the way they are, the way they're treating, the disrespectful way that they're treating Tulsi Gabbard deserves our collective response as honest actors. And it also shows who's not honest. So let's keep it real, Johnson. All right.